In today's globalized world, science and mathematics serves as the backbone of the technological advancement and innovation. These subjects empower nations to compete in fields such as engineering, healthcare, and information technology. However, the question arises, is the Philippines keeping pace with its Asian neighbors in this domain? Or are there significant gaps that need addressing? This presentation will explore whether the Philippines is lagging behind in science and mathematics education and the factors contributing to this issue. We'll dive into the challenges that science and education faces in schools and government policies. Examine critical national programs like Project NO, EH, NOAA, and DREEM or DREAM, and discuss why many Filipino scientists choose to pursue their careers abroad. Finally, we'll draw a comparison between science and technology in developing and developed countries in terms of skills, resources, curriculum, funding, and training. Through this analysis, we aim to uncover key insights and identify steps for improvement. There is a distinct lack of support from the government and a culture that doesn't foster the kind of dedication and pursuit of excellence in the field. For instance, on the government side, the only real support the government provides for science and technology is the subsidy of the Philippine Science High School. This is a good step towards getting children into the sciences, but it's not enough. There's a distinct lack of support from the government and a culture that doesn't foster the kind of dedication and pursuit of excellence in the field. For instance, on the government side, the only real support the government provides for science and technology is the subsidy of the Philippine Science High School. This is a good step towards getting children into the sciences, but it's not enough. The government needs to make parents and children want to get into the science field. The problem is the end result. The overwhelming perception is that there is no money to be had in becoming a scientist. Why should parents force their children into science if the only result is that their child will become a teacher earning a major salary as a science teacher in a public school, like the Philippine Science? Throughout the 80s and 90s, the overwhelming perception was that if you wanted a good career, you had to become a nurse so you could be shipped to Europe, to the US, and earn big money and send back home. If you didn't have existing money to study at prestigious universities, rub elbows with the elite and start your own business. Becoming a nurse or a physical therapist was pretty much your only real career choice. Those are the sad prospects in the country. Forget being a scientist. Because many Filipinos care more about winning the Miss Universe beauty pageant or boxing or basketball. The three B's. STEM is not front-page material. A losing contestant in the Miss Universe crown gets more attention than science and math achievements. Because many Filipinos don't care about STEM education. The ones who do care eventually go abroad because opportunities for a STEM career in the country are limited, or go into STEM so they can leave the Philippines, especially nurses, engineers, weather scientists who mostly go abroad. Because STEM is rarely promoted and poorly funded. Because many Filipinos are happy with mediocrity. They don't care about excellence. A peer who excels academics is tagged a nerd, a dork, is called walang pakisama if he stands out, is not cool, because logical thinking is trumped by belief in the supernatural, like encantos, motos, fate. For example, why did the poor man get crushed in a mechanical crane? acceptable reason? Nagkataon eh. It's his time to go. Ignoring that the crane was positioned in an unsafe area or that safety precautions are ignored. Because many Filipinos struggles with change and innovation, unless it's about selfies, online gaming, and many more. While the world is advancing leaps and bounds with and because of science, technologically, and education as a means of creating wealth, Filipinos are still changed to the beliefs of the past, like to have many children is to ensure a good future for the parents, especially if your daughter is beautiful and pang-artista or Miss Universe. Hence, overpopulation and child labor graft and corruption dahil daw maraming bubuhayin. That to own tracts and tracts of lands or have beautiful offspring, the only way to create wealth. That we should differ always to people who are older and more senior, which makes introducing change and innovation difficult. That God will provide always. Yes, nothing wrong with faith, but you got to hustle too. I remember back when I was a grade 3 student, choosing a strand for senior high school. I asked my advisor why our school didn't offer the STEM strand, as I wanted to pursue a medical course and experience science. My advisor explained that our school didn't offer the strand because we lacked the necessary laboratory equipment. The strand often requires more resources, labs, equipment, materials than other subjects, and budget constraints, schools can limit investment in science programs. In some regions, there may be a cultural perception that science is less relevant or less important than other subjects. This can influence both curriculum decisions and student engagements. Project NOVA, or Nationwide Operational Assessment of Hazards, is a program initiated by the Philippine government to improve disaster risk reduction and management in the country. Launched in 2012, it aims to provide accurate and timely information to help communities prepare for and respond to national hazards, especially typhoons, floods, landslides, and storm surges. NOAA uses advanced technology including satellites, data, weather models, and sensors to create detailed maps and risk assessments. It features an online platform that provides real-time updates on weather conditions, hazard warnings, and flood forecast. DREAM, Disaster Risk Exposure Assessment for Mitigation, is a complementary program under Project NOAA. It involves high-resolution mapping of the country's flood-prone areas using light detection and ranging, or LIDAR technology. The DREAM's goal is to produce accurate and up-to-date 3D hazard maps, which are essential for creating effective disaster mitigation strategies, especially in highly vulnerable regions. Both initiatives contribute to enhancing the country's preparedness and resilience against disasters.